Good evening and welcome to Ole Valley FFA's 88th Annual Parent Member Banquet, quarantine style. During this virtual banquet, we will honor our members and biggest supporters for all the amazing things they have accomplished throughout the year. This year, we had 30 members attend State Convention held at Penn State University. The food science and meats teams both placed first at states, advancing them to National Convention held in Indianapolis, Indiana in October, where the meats team took a bronze medal and the food science team placed sixth. Along with success in competition, we had 8 seniors celebrate their accomplishments over the past 4 years as they received their Keystone degrees, and watched as 5 freshman members receive their corduroy jackets at Midwinter Convention. Our members have participated in numerous community service activities and fundraisers throughout the year, and we also had the honor of receiving many monetary donations from various community organizations, giving us even more opportunities to go above and beyond as a chapter. Not only will we be celebrating members tonight, but also all of our family, friends, and community. Without your support, none of this would be possible. There is no doubt that the Ole Valley is the most helpful and supportive community out there, and as a chapter, we are so lucky to be surrounded by such knowledgeable and enthusiastic people. Although our year was cut short, we are still able to have a very successful year. So without further ado, it is our pleasure to welcome you to our 88th Annual Parent Member Banquet, quarantine style. The banquet will come to order. We are now holding the 88th Annual Parent Member Banquet of the Ole Valley FFA. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they are at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see the doors open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The Reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands, and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The Treasurer.
Stationed by the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The Secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there.
We keep a record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The Historian.
Stationed by the chapter scrapbook.
Your duties there.
I keep a record of past and present activities of the chapter and its members. I organize the chapter scrapbook and serve as a reference on chapter history. A good record of chapter accomplishments can be a credit to the chapter.
The Chaplain.
Stationed by the Book of Life.
Your duties there.
The symbol of my office is the Book of Life. It is my duty to see that the blessings of God are invoked upon all activities of the FFA.
The Student Advisor.
Stationed by the key.
Why are you so stationed?
The key is a symbol of our future and success. We face many challenges in our lives. We must discover the key to our future and use it, for it will unlock the potential for our success.
The Advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as a need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep the plow at your station?
The plow is the symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist in directing the work of our organization and preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
And why is a president so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
Madam President, I'm pleased to announce that this year's Parent Member Banquet will be online on our school YouTube channel for all to see.
May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare the 88th Annual Parent Member Banquet duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matter which may properly be presented. At this time, the chaplain will lead us in opening prayer.
Please bow your head for prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for letting us join together virtually to celebrate the accomplishments of our members. We appreciate the support you have given us throughout this year, and we have traveled together, competed in contests, worked to obtain our goals, and strengthen our abilities as leaders. Please be with us, family, and friends, as we venture into a new year of learning and service. In your name we pray. Amen.
Mr. Blatt, or as most of us know him as Scott, is our groundskeeper for the school, as well as a huge supporter of our FFA program. Aside from getting all of the softball and baseball fields prepped in the spring, he helps us with all of our projects that are always going on throughout the year. Last summer, we got 5 more raised bed gardens to add to our 6 that we already had. He helped to install those across the parking lot, as well as installing fence posts around them to make it look symmetrical to our other beds. Another project that happened last summer was our greenhouse restoration project. Scott helped us clear everything out of the existing greenhouse and put everything back in once the restoration was complete. He also used his handy-dandy building skills to make us a new tool shelf that can house all of our greenhouse supplies, instead of them being strewn across the floor. Mr. Blatt also helps us with our annual citrus sale. He is there on our delivery day, and he assists us setting up the conveyor belts and unloading the truck when it arrives. Scott helps us with so many projects throughout the year and is always a call away when we need something or need to be broken into the cooler. Please accept this FFA Carhartt jacket for all of your support.
We have a very active FFA alumni chapter that was established in 2017. I am here with officers Jesse Arrowsmith, Kelsey Schlegel, and Zarin Kerper. We would like to thank the entire chapter for helping our chapter grow and succeed. From their annual pig roast to donating food to our chapter events, they have helped us grow tremendously. With the money raised, they have helped us by donating 2 FFA jackets annually, a $250 scholarship to an outgoing senior, and helping us fund our trips to National Convention. In return, we would like to thank them with an official FFA alumni banner. Thank you for everything you guys do.
Happy to introduce to you Miss Mary Worsbach. Miss Worsbach is going to be a Pennsylvania State University graduate in the upcoming year. This year, all students taking an agricultural class had the opportunity to have Miss W as a student teacher. She arrived in January and immediately got to know many ag students and FFA members. Along with teaching, she's been on many FFA trips, such as National Convention, ACES, CDE events, and the International Production and Processing Expo with the Food Science team. Unfortunately, our time with Ms. Worsbach was cut short due to COVID-19, but we would all still like to take the time to say thank you and show our appreciation for everything that you have done with us. On behalf of the Ole Valley FFA, we would like to present you with this picture frame that says, "Thank you, Ms. Worsbach from the Ole Valley FFA 2020, to show our thanks, appreciation, and remembrance for everything you've done."
Next, I would like to recognize Emily Brensinger. Emily is a graduate of the class of 2017 and has been highly involved in our school's FFA program. Through her accomplishments, she has earned her Keystone degree at the 2017 Midwinter Convention held at the Pennsylvania Farm Show, attended the Pennsylvania State Convention, served on the officers team her senior year as secretary, and volunteered multiple hours during National FFA Week, Ag Literacy Week, as well as in the Farmer for a Day tent at the Ole Valley Community Fair. Through all of her accomplishments, Emily has worn the national blue and corn gold colors that every FFA member knows and loves. Sadly, this past year, however, her jacket, along with the rest of her belongings, burned in a devastating fire. As a show of our condolence and appreciation for everything that Emily has accomplished throughout our chapter, we would like to present her with a new FFA jacket, along with the secretary pin and keystone chain that she had lost in the fire.
Mr. Barry Chrisman, our school's Director of Transportation, has continuously supported the chapter for many years by arranging the transportation for numerous trips throughout the year. This is no easy task. However, Mr. Chrisman always makes it look easy. For the past several years, Mr. Chrisman has been driving the bus to Penn State University for our members to attend the FFA State Convention. He also drives one of our buses for us to attend the FFA Midwinter Convention at the Farm Show. Last year, Mr. Chrisman went above and beyond his duties as Director of Transportation. He made arrangements to acquire a charter bus and serve as the driver, take us to Indianapolis, Indiana for the Meats and Food Science team to compete at the National FFA Convention. He was away from his family for 5 days, but we think he enjoyed the convention. We know we enjoyed his company. To show our appreciation, we would like to present him with our new FFA t-shirt as well as a $50 e-gift certificate to the Penn State University Creamery because we know he loves their ice cream. Thank you, Mr. Chrisman, for your continued support.
Throughout the years, we have had an amazing working relationship with the Ole Valley Community Fair Association. Every year, they allow us to have our Farmer for a Day tent at the Ole Valley Community Fair. The Ole Valley FFA was even the ambassadors of the 2018 Ole Fair. They have also been extremely welcome to us using the Fair Center for various events such as our line dancing events and our annual parent member banquet. They have also sponsored our national winners over the years. What we'd like to thank them most of all is that on January 20th, the Ole Valley Community Fair Association donated a generous $5,000 to our agriculture program. We are extremely grateful for this and will make sure it is used to benefit our chapter and its members. In appreciation, we are donating a new sign to the Ole Valley Community Fair Association to thank them for everything that they do.
Welcome to the first ever Ole Valley FFA Virtual Banquet. This is the 88th annual Ole Valley FFA Banquet. 88 years of agriculture education here at Ole Valley. What a tradition. I am positive it will continue for many years to come because of the support and commitment from all of you watching this tonight. I've said this before, I truly mean it. Because of your support, I believe that we have the best agriculture education program and FFA program in the state. It is also because of the hard work and dedication that our FFA members devote to the program. We had another very active and successful year, although it was cut a little short. And now it's time to recognize our members for their outstanding achievements. Let's get started with the Berks County Career Development events. Our FFA members look forward to them every year, and they truly prepare students for careers in agriculture. I will begin with results from the spring CDEs, which occurred last May at the Lebanon County Fairgrounds. These are the Berks County results. In the agronomy CDE, we have Kylie Hetrick, 3rd place, Matthew Conrad, 2nd place, and Hayden Phillips, 1st place. In our meats evaluation CDE, Oliver Prout, 1st place. Moving on to food science and technology, in 3rd place, Andrew Klein. 2nd place, Aaron Redinger. And 1st place in the county, we have Anthony Neal. Vet Science CDE, in 2nd place, Rebecca Kugler. 1st place, Taylor Kokagna. In the Livestock Evaluation CDE, 3rd place, Wyatt Kerper. And 1st place, Caitlin Smith. Moving on to Berks County results for the Fall Career Development events, which took place November 12th at the Lebanon County Fairgrounds. The Milk Quality and Product CDE, finishing 3rd place, Julie Weidman. 2nd place, Morgan Hilligus. 1st place, Grace Prout.
In our land judging CDE, we have a first place finisher, and that's Andrew Schaefer. Forestry CDE, in third place, we have Jay Haupt, and in first place, Lillian Hetrick. Public speaking is a very important part of our chapter. I believe that public speaking competitions are the best competitions offered through FFA. Let's face it, everyone's fearful of public speaking. And it's a skill that our members will use on a daily basis. We have been very fortunate to have a lot of success with public speaking throughout the years. Our FFA members know that we strongly encourage them to participate in public speaking competitions. We hosted the County Creed and Interview, LDE, or Leadership Development event on January 28th here at Ole Valley. The FFA Creed is a very difficult contest for first-year FFA members, and it's difficult to encourage members to participate because they have to memorize and present the 5-paragraph FFA Creed and answer questions relating to the Creed. Finishing third in the county in the Creed CDE, Nicholas Goulden. The Employment Skills LDE was held the same day as the Creed competition. The Employment Skills LDE is a very practical competition where FFA members develop a resume, a cover letter, and they actually go through a mock interview, usually pertaining to an agriculture-related career. In fourth place, Paige Rohrbach. First place in the county this year goes to Grace Prout. This year, we had 13 FFA members compete in the Berks County Public Speaking Leadership Development event. It took place on February 25th at Conrad Weiser. Results from Junior Prepared Public Speaking LDE, third place, James Sweat. Second place, Kendall Rohrbach. And first place, Calvin Reiner. In the Conservation Prepared Public Speaking LDE, in second place, Julie Weidman. In the Extemporaneous Public Speaking LDE, second place, Andrew Klein. And first place, Paige Rohrbach. Senior Prepared Public Speaking LDE, fifth place goes to Ellie Rose. Second place, Rebecca Kugler. And first place this year, we have Sarah Berger. The top 5 students in each speaking event earned the opportunity to move on and compete in the Berks-Schuylkill-Lebanon area competition, which was scheduled for March 19th. Unfortunately, because of COVID-19, the event was canceled. As you could tell, we would have had a lot of our members moving on to the area LDE.
Last year, we had 35 FFA members travel to Penn State University to participate in the Pennsylvania FFA State Convention. When I started teaching here at the Ole Valley, we took 2 vans with students, so no more than 18. Mr. Barry Chrisman, our Director of Transportation, has been taking us there on a bus for the past 4 years since our members have been actively participating in the state level events, and do very well, as you will see in a little bit. The convention is a 3-day event, which is held during the second week of June, usually the week after school lets out. Thousands of students from across the state compete in the career development events with hopes of placing either first or second to be able to represent Pennsylvania at the National FFA Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana, or the Big E in Massachusetts. I will start with results from state public speaking. To make it to states in public speaking, our members have to qualify for this event through the county, area, and regional competitions. In the Senior Prepared Public Speaking LDE, receiving a gold medal was Paige Rohrbach. Also receiving a gold medal and 8th place individually was Danielle Trimber. In the Creed Speaking LDE, receiving a 3rd place gold medal was Julie Weidman. And then in the Junior Prepared Public Speaking LDE, Placing first individually, receiving a gold medal, was Addison Aerosmith. Moving on to state results from the Wildlife Conservation CDE. Paige Rohrbach received a bronze medal. Sage James placed 6th, received a gold medal. Tyler Sweat was a 3rd place individual and also received a gold medal. Next is the Aquatics CDE. Receiving a bronze medal was Samantha Allen. And a 2nd place individual gold medal goes to Sarah Kaiser. Next up is the Employment Skills LDE. Wyatt Kerper received a silver medal. And then Vinnie Farizzi placed 3rd overall and received a gold medal. In the Floriculture CDE, Benno Widener received a silver medal. Receiving a silver medal as well goes to Kendall Rohrbach. And then placing 5th individually and receiving a gold medal was Grace Prout. In the Agronomy CDE contest, Tanner Klein received a bronze medal. Matthew Conrad received a silver medal. Andrew Schaefer also received a silver medal. And then placing 3rd individually and receiving a gold medal was Hayden Phillips. In the Food Science and Technology CDE, receiving a gold medal was Anthony Neal. A 6th place individual gold medal goes to Aaron Redinger. A 3rd place individual gold medal goes to Andrew Klein. And then placing 2nd individually and receiving a gold medal was Haley Weidman. Next up is our Meats Evaluation and Technology CDE results. Receiving a bronze medal was Alicia Ulrich. Another bronze medal went to Joshua Treichler. Yet another bronze medal went to Ethan Sterner. And then placing 2nd individually and receiving a gold medal was Oliver Prout. As you can see, the members did an outstanding job at states. We had 2 teams place 1st in the state and therefore receive an all-expenses-paid trip to represent Pennsylvania at the National Convention held in Indianapolis, Indiana from October 29th to November 2nd. The Meats Evaluation and Technology team consisted of Oliver Prout, Joshua Treichler, Ethan Sterner, and Alicia Ulrich, and the Food Science team consisted of Andrew Klein, Haley Weidman, Anthony Neal, and Aaron Redinger. At the National Convention, our meats team earned a bronze medal. The Food Science team placed 6th overall and earned a gold medal. We would also like to thank Chrisman's Meat Market for helping the meats team prepare for both states and nationals, as well as Mrs. Jen Richard for helping to coach the Food Science and Technology team.
It's Mr. Deischer again, here with the honor of recognizing our Keystone Degree recipients for 2020. This year we had 8 FFA members that were selected to receive the Pennsylvania FFA Keystone Degree. The Keystone Degree is the highest FFA degree that a member can receive from the Pennsylvania FFA Association. It is based on academic achievement, leadership, and chapter involvement, along with community service and the completion of a supervised agricultural experience project, also known as an SAE. Now, the SAE has to have a minimum of 300 hours or $1,000 earned or invested in the project. The 8 senior members received their Keystone Degree Monday, January 6th at the Farm Show during the FFA Midwinter Convention. The following FFA members earned their Keystone Degrees: Matthew Conrad, Andrew Schaefer, Caitlin Smith, Danielle Trimber, Haley Weidman, Holly Bauer, Andrew Klein, and Paige Rohrbach.
It is now time to present the Academic Achievement Awards. These awards are presented to FFA members who excel in the Ag Science classes. The award is given to the student who has the highest grade point average in each class. In the agricultural genetics class, the award goes to Paige Rohrbach. In the AP Environmental Science course, the award is given to Andrew Klein. In our Natural Resource Management CP level course, the award is given to Lillian Hetrick. In our Applied Natural Resource Management course, the Academic Achievement Award goes to Wyatt Dry. In the Food Science and Technology CP level course, the academic award is given to Danielle Trimber. Then in the Advanced Animal Science CP level course, the award is given to Haley Weidman. In our Animal and Plant Biotechnology course, the award is also given to Haley Weidman. And lastly, in our Plant Science and Horticulture CP level course, the award is given to Andrew Schaefer.
Hi, it's Mr. Deischer again, and now it's time to recognize our officer team with their retiring plaques. We had a very busy and successful year, even though it was cut short. Every officer played an important role in all the events this year. The entire team exhibited excellent leadership skills and organization. I think it's important to mention that when COVID-19 forced us out of the building into virtual learning, our FFA officers were involved in keeping the chapter active. We had FFA officer Zoom meetings on a weekly basis, along with Zoom chapter meetings to conduct business that needed to take place. Their overall work ethic and dedication is evident tonight. What a great banquet for being virtual. Our historian this year, Tyler Sweat. Chaplain, Ethan Sterner. Student advisors, Caitlin Smith and Paige Rohrbach. Our sentinel, Andrew Schaefer. Reporter, Julie Weidman. Our treasurer, Addison Arrowsmith. Our secretaries, Haley Weidman and Morgan Hilligus. Our vice president, Danielle Trimber, and our president, Grace Prout.
We have had a great group of seniors this year who have dedicated a lot of time to our Ag program and our FFA chapter, and we would like to take a few moments during this virtual banquet to recognize them. But first, let me start by saying, please don't be strangers to this hallway. Please come back and visit Mr. Deischer, myself, and the other FFA members. Tell us what we can do to make this program even better than it already is. Also, we want to wish you all the best of luck in your futures. So here's a look at where our seniors are headed. Our first senior is Alexis Bialek. She will be attending Misericordia University and majoring in early childhood and elementary education. Next up is Sierra Galby. She plans to enter the workforce, hopefully doing something in the landscaping field. Our next senior is Danny Goulden. He is entering the workforce and is already employed at Ole Valley Feed. Our next senior is Holly Bauer. She plans to attend RAC and enter the nursing program. Our next senior is Matthew Conrad. He is entering the workforce in the construction field. Next up is Blaze Allen. He also plans to enter the workforce. And next senior is Julia Olsch. She will be attending Middlebury University and majoring in international politics and economics. Next senior is Wyatt Kerper. He plans to enter the workforce and also help out on his family's farm. Next up is Anthony Neal. He plans to attend Penn State University and major in music production. Our next senior is Andrew Klein. He plans to attend Villanova University and major in civil engineering. Erin Redinger is our next senior, and she plans to attend Penn State University and major in food science. Caitlin Smith is our next senior, and she will be attending Pennsylvania College of Technology and majoring in diesel technology. Also attending Penn State University is Paige Rohrbach. Her plan is to major in agricultural and extension education. Another Penn State University student is Andrew Schaefer, and he will be majoring in agribusiness management. And another Penn State University student is Haley Weidman, and her plan is to major in animal science. Then our last senior is Danielle Trimber. Her plan is to attend University of Mount Olive and major in agricultural education. In closing, we would like to take a brief moment to express our sincere thanks to the Ole Valley administration, to the school board members, the Ole Valley Fair Association, our Ag Advisory Board members, and most especially the parents of our members, for all of the continued support you each give to the Ole Valley FFA. As we have already stated, we believe we have one of the best chapters in the state, and it is only possible because of all of you. So thank you. Now, sit back and enjoy a brief look back at our year.
FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which FFA members should possess.
The way your fingers fit mine is 5 + 5, not a rocket science. This day and time, that's hard to find, it's true. The road we're on ain't a traffic jam. It's a Sunday drive on a piece of land. It's paradise as long as I'm with you. It's like 1, 2, 3, just as easy as can be. Just the way you look at me, you make me smile. Ain't no need to complicate it. We both know that's overrated. We've been there, it's safe to say it ain't our style. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be. We used to live on Instagram, worried about who all gives a damn about where we've been and where we ended up. Then I met you and you met me, and all the rest is history. An epiphany that all we need is us. It's like 1, 2, 3, just as easy as can be. Just the way you look at me, you make me smile. Ain't no need to complicate it. We both know that's overrated. We've been there, it's safe to say it ain't our style. We're just simple like a 6-string, the way this world was meant to be. Like laugh and love, make a lot out of a little. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be. Ain't no need to complicate it. We both know that's overrated. We've been there, it's safe to say it ain't our style. Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, just as easy as can be. Just the way you look at me, you make me smile. Ain't no need to complicate it. We both know that's overrated. We've been there, it's safe to say it ain't our style. We're just simple like a 6-string, the way this world was meant to be. Like laugh and love, make a lot out of a little. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be. It's just that simple, S-I-M-P-L-E, simple as can be.
It's perfect outside, it's like God let me dial up the weather. Got the whole crew here, I ain't seen some of them in forever. It's one of those never forget.
First place teams representing Pennsylvania North Bay. Everything's This was an extremely competitive event, and coming down to a 3-point difference.
Oh my God.
1,500 points. Conrad Weiser, FFA. FFA Convention, Ole Valley.
And your first place winner for Junior Prepared Public Speaking is Addison, Arizona.
Too many pictures on your phone, showing them off to everybody that you know back home, and even some you don't. Yeah, they say now you're in a better place, and I would be too if I could see your face. You should be here, standing with your arm around me here, cutting up, cracking a cold beer, saying cheers. Hey y'all, it's sure been a good year. It's one of those moments that's got your name written all over it, and you know that if I had just one wish, it'd be that you didn't have to miss this. Oh, you should be here, you'd be loving this, you'd be freaking out, you'd be smiling, yeah, I know you'd be all about what's going on right here, right now. God, I wish somehow you could be here. Oh, you should be here. Yeah, this is one of those moments that's got your name written all over it, and you know that if I had just one wish, it'd be that you didn't have to miss this. Oh, you should be here. You should be here.
When the dogwoods start to bloom and the crickets hum their tune, that's usually about the time that I feel most alive. But the news has all been bad, and the whole world seems so sad. I ain't had much else going on, so I sat down and wrote this song. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss the road, I miss my band, giving hugs and shaking hands. It's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes. But there'll be crowds and there'll be shows, and there will be light after dark someday when we aren't 6 feet apart. First thing that I'm gonna do, slide on in some corner booth and take the whole damn family out, buy my buddies all around, pay some extra on the tab, catch a movie, catch a cab, watch a ball game from the stands, probably overwash my hands. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss the road, I miss my band, giving hugs and shaking hands. Well, it's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes. But there'll be crowds and there'll be shows, and there will be light after dark someday when we aren't 6 feet apart. I miss my mom, I miss my dad, I miss the road, I miss my band, giving hugs and shaking hands. Well, it's a mystery, I suppose, just how long this thing goes. But there'll be crowds and there'll be shows, and there will be light after dark someday when we aren't 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart. Hey buddies that I grew up with, all straight-laced and married up now. You ain't fooling me, it wasn't long ago we tore the roof off that one red light town. And hey darling, sipping that red wine, all classic kick back on the couch. You smiling, I see you, shooting tequila, shutting them college bars down. And no matter how much time goes by, and no matter how much we grow up, for worse or for better, from now till forever, I'll always remember you young. Hey babies, crawling on the carpet, no you won't be that little for long. One day you'll move away, but you're still gonna stay this innocent after you're gone. 'Cause no matter how much time goes by, and no matter how much you grow up, for worse or for better, from now till forever, I'll always remember you young. Yeah, I hope when we get to heaven, He looks at us all like we're kids, shameless and painless and perfect and ageless, forgives all the wrong that we did. And no matter how much time goes by.
Unfortunately, our year did not end the way anyone would ever want it to.
On May 29th, our chapter, along with many others in our community, lost a true role model, Brennan Gumaninski.
He was a mature, hard-working, honest young man who led by example.
He didn't have a mean bone in his body. He was friends with everyone and always had a smile on his face.
He had a passion for agriculture and FFA.
Built, not bought was one of his favorite sayings, which he demonstrated through his exceptional work ethic and by building a successful business.
1 week before his tragic death, he was elected as an officer of our chapter.
We plan to keep his position as student advisor open for this coming year.
At this time, we would like to share a short video in memory of him.
Still got your number in my phone, and even though you don't know or listen, I still call and wait till the tone, just to hear you say leave a message. Since you've been gone, I've had to find different ways to grieve. There's days that I don't even want it on my mind, but tonight I'm weak, so I'm gonna pull out pictures, ones with you in them, laugh and cry a little while reminiscing by myself. I can't help that all I think about is how you were taken way too soon. It ain't the same here without you. I gotta say, missing you comes in waves, and tonight I'm drowning. Yeah, I know you're in a better place, and one day I'll see you again, but it's killing me we can't be face to face. I miss my best friend, so tonight I'm gonna pull out pictures, ones with you in them, laugh and cry a little while reminiscing by myself. I can't help that all I think about is how you
It ain't the same here without you. I gotta say, missing you comes in waves, and tonight I'm drowning. Yeah, tonight I'm drowning. I know it's a part of life, but I wasn't ready to say goodbye. So tonight I'm gonna pull out pictures, ones with you in them. Laugh and cry a little while reminiscing by myself. I can't help that all I think about is how you were taken way too soon. It ain't the same here without you. I gotta say, missing you comes in waves, and tonight I'm drowning. Yeah, tonight.
It's perfect outside, it's like God let me dial up the weather. Got the whole crew here, I ain't seen some of them in forever. It's one of those never forget it, better stop and take it in kind of scenes. Everything's just right, yeah, except for one thing. You should be here, standing with your arm around me here, saying cheers. Hey y'all, it's sure been a good year. It's one of those moments that's got your name written all over it. And you know that if I had just one wish, it'd be that you didn't have to miss this. You should be here. You'd be taking way too many pictures on your phone, showing them off to everybody that you know back home, and even some you don't. Yeah, they say now you're in a better place, and I would be too if I could see your face. You should be here, standing with your arm around me here, saying cheers. Hey y'all, it's sure been a good year. It's one of those moments that's got your name written all over it. And you know that if I had just one wish, it'd be that you didn't have to miss this. Oh, you should be here, you'd be loving this.
Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
We have none, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this banquet? We are about to adjourn this banquet of the Ole Valley FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The chaplain will lead us in a closing prayer.
Please bow your head for prayer. May we dedicate our lives to the service of our fellow men and the fulfillment of thy holy will. Amen.
I now declare the 88th Annual Parent Member Banquet of the Ole Valley FFA Chapter adjourned.